Hello everybody. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here today, the 15th of December of 2020. How did you all go with that eclipse yesterday? That new moon, total solar eclipse. How did you go? Well, what I felt was it was very, very, very quiet indeed. There's a mixed bag of energies that I was feeling. There was a lot of positivity, but there was also a lot of fear around that eclipse. I do hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for the support you show my channel, for giving me a like, sharing this video, commenting. I love to hear all your comments. And for subscribing, for those of you that are new to my channel, thank you. Again, let's see what's going on. What are the energies today that we're working with, everyone? First of all, I'd like to thank you all for your donations. Thank you all for your orders for this Christmas season. Just before Christmas, it's always busy time, so those of you that have taken advantage of the 20% discount, thank you for your support, and I'm going to say thank you to everyone who's been supportive the whole year. Just letting you know that I'm practically booked out, so those of you that are wanting a personal reading, you're probably going to be receiving it in the beginning of 2021. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Let's see what Spirit has got for all of you. For those that are interested, please, Spirit. For those that are interested in the astrology and what's going on, because it's a very, very important time right now, I will be doing a separate video on that. So what I feel is Spirit is telling me, even though I cut the deck, I feel that I need to choose the cards in a different way. So thank you, Spirit. Let's see what's going on in the now. This is a 5-card spread. Wow, we've got the 3 of Swords. Someone is heartbroken here. This is in the now position. What is at the foundation, please, Spirit? The 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles means someone's doing a juggling act, or there's a decision that someone has been trying to make. Things have been up in the air. For some reason at this time, we've got the 3 of Swords, because it's asking for, this energy says that we need to reach out and seek comfort from others. Okay, and this heartbreak, whatever this was, maybe someone chose someone else instead of you, because the 2 of Autumn, 2 of Pentacles, is someone maybe making a decision. Whatever decision has been made, maybe it did not go in the way that you hoped it would. Let's see in the recent past. We have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, right? So we know that aces are always beginnings. It's a cup overflowing. It's a potential. I don't know, maybe this has got to do with the times, or even the lockdown if you're in a lockdown. Let's see, because Ace of Cups is a beginning, a potential for your cup to be filled. What's on your mind? We have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, which is the Aries energy. Optimism, enthusiasm, that's what it's talking about. But why do we have the 3 of Swords here? That's going to be interesting. I'm going to take another card on that. Let's see what the outcome is, please, Spirit. And we have the 7 of Swords. Wow. That's 10 swords here. Let's take another card, but let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Ace, the Magician, which is Mercury. We know that the Magician has got all the tools to make the magic. But with the 7 of Swords here, obviously means that someone has tried to get away with something, or someone could be trying to, and I'm going to say if there's an issue with a physical distance between the 2 of you, this could say that that's what the disappointment is, and someone is finding a way to manage a situation. It does say that there is a better choice and not seeing things clearly. maybe even being frightened to look into a situation. Fearing the worst, I'm going to say, with this Ten of Swords. Remember that the Ten of Swords is the darkest before the dawn. Okay, so let's take other cards, and I'll come back to this in a second. Let's see what the other cards are saying. Thank you, Spirit. So this message is obviously important for you when you view this video. I know that a lot of you that are watching me daily or every couple of days, you do get messages from the readings. A lot of you do say that these readings feel like a personal reading, so thank you again for commenting every time you watch the video. I mean, that is so much appreciated. Thank you. We have the mice. Here we go. So there's some form of a nuisance, maybe even financial loss with the mice here. This is harsh energies. Okay, imagine, I mean, the mice obviously it's a pain, something that you've been dealing with. As I said, maybe even financial loss, or, and I'm going to say just like the mice, they usually come out and do all their, how does the saying go? While the cat's away, the mice will play. So something's been happening behind the scenes here. We've got the bridge here, the bridges. So someone is trying to make a choice. We've got two 11s here, very similar. The numbers, 23 is 11 on the hour clock, but it adds up to a 5, which means something needs to change. So a decision needs to happen, and someone needs to make a decision to bring change because they've suffered some sort of a loss, a stealth, okay? Someone needs to make a choice to cross over a bridge and have the courage to do that. Let's see. We've got the owls, and we've got a 12 here. 12 is like the hanging man, and the owls can speak of things that happen during the night, things that are very hidden, but it does speak of wisdom as well. Let's take another card on that owl. This is what this is saying, is that you need, even though you maybe haven't been able to see the truth of what hasn't been working for you, or what you're trying to manifest. You're trying to use your intuition, your wisdom, and that's what Spirit is saying, that you need to believe. And I'm going to say, because this is Pisces, remember Pisces, well, I say it's Pisces because it's the hanging man. Even though something may have taken longer, or you've sacrificed something, and I feel that Spirit is saying that you need to trust that someone has the wisdom and what they've been trying to manifest, whether this is you or someone that's making a decision out of two things, two situations. They're trying to make a choice. You need to trust that they will make the wise choice. Let's take another card. And we've got the angel number 44. Someone is looking, someone's doing their homework. I mean, someone is up late at night trying to figure something out. The magnifying glass is very Virgo-ish. Someone's looking very closely, maybe at things that have been missed. Someone's trying to read behind, between the lines, trying to see behind the veil. What's beneath that? And we've got another ace. Very, very similar to the magician here. The rider comes through. He's riding, he or she, they're riding on a rainbow, which says the news that comes through is very good. Let's see what the Mystic Moon Oracles have to communicate today. Okay, just dropped a card. We have Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means there's been a situation that's been going through transformation. Something is changing. Scorpio energies. We have Return. And the card of Return usually signifies or talks about someone returning from the past. Could be having to do with a retrograde, planet turning direct now, and as I'm doing this reading, Chiron in Aries is ready to move direct, and that's an open wound that we've been looking at trying to heal. Remember that Chiron was he was wounded by his own people, and therefore the wound was very hard to close up. Psychological, emotional, physical wounds. That's interesting. And in a couple of days we're having Saturn move out of Capricorn and into Aquarius, so that's going to be very interesting. I will be doing another video on that, and then Jupiter will be joining. So it's even on a collective scale, everyone, the energies are changing. They're going from the hardest energies, and I feel that this is practically, I'm going to say, we're right down, just like that Ten of Swords. We're there now. This is the darkest before the dawn. And of course, I've been saying that recently, more so in a couple of last videos that I've done. Remember that just like the moon, you know, all the planets, everything is about timing. Chiron now moving direct. This could be that open wound that I'm not good enough. It's in Aries. I'm not good enough, right? I'm not able to go on that journey. That is what Aries is. Someone is returning because they've been going through a metamorphosis. They're coming back to themselves, feeling good in themselves. And this could also speak of a something having been worked over through a retrograde. Now, depending on which planet it is, of course, this is a general reading. You would need a personal reading for me to tell you which planet is bringing you back, maybe. This could be a small cycle, or this could be a larger cycle. I mean, there are so many things happening in the astrology that could even be referencing back to 2019 at this time. And not only December, but also the eclipse of January. Okay, so major cycles, small cycles, bigger cycles, and we've got news. Now, news is very much a very creative energy. It's the you've got the canvas, you've got the color, the paint, and you've got the paintbrush. So whatever you're hoping to create, you've got the possibility to do that. News can also, it's very Neptunian. So whatever has been confusing for you may be showing up for you now. Maybe the resurrection, because after a metamorphosis, remember it's a death and a rising up. It's time that you've got the tools, just like the magician says here, to make the magic, to paint the picture of how you want the outcome to be. And there is free will. Okay, let's see what's beneath a magician. We've got the Seven of Wands, so pushing through, fire energy, doing the work. Even though it was against the odds, you've still got the tools to make the magic. As above, so below is the magician. Beneath that is the World card, everyone. And the World card, of course, look at that. I mean, the World card is an ending, a major cycle closing up. And beneath that is the Wheel of Fortune, which means there's been the ending of a cycle, no doubt, over here. And this is Jupiter. We've got a lot of fixed energies, so Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. So ending some form of a cycle and getting to start something new. Being given the tools because you have got the gift of the gab. Now you can talk yourself into or out of any situation here. It says that you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success in whichever matter you are dealing with. Let's see what the Black Moon Astrology cards want us to know. What are the energies we're working with, please, Spirit? What are the energies today? And we have Black Moon, Lilith, and Mystery. I just said the Black Moon Astrology cards, and Black Moon, that's darkness, right? and it's a mystery here. It's a number 12 again. Remember that 12 being the hanging man. Pisces is also, yes, it's a very spiritual house, but it's also a house of fears because it's a very dark house. It's also ending a major karmic cycle. It can also mean a clandestine connection. It can mean imprisonment, fears, the fear of being imprisoned, the fear of getting lost out there in the ethers. Remember, it's the house of escapism, medicinal release, like taking any form of a drug to heal or to lessen the pain, emotional, physical. Let's see what's at the bottom here. We've got Sagittarius and IC, and that is a number 21, which is the opposite of 12. It's a flipping of the energies. Sagittarius and IC. Now I see, because Sagittarius, the sun is transiting through Sag, and we've got a lot. Happy birthday if it's your birthday today. We've got a lot of purple here, so a lot of intuitive energies. Use your intuition. Jupiter is now ready to move into Aquarius. It's going to bring in blessings. Do trust that. Let's see what Spirit has for us. And I'm going to say with the bear here that I see in the Three of Swords, the bear is Saturn in Capricorn. It's strength of character. It could be a motherly figure. It could be saying that you are protected by someone who is in a very strong position, very much like the Emperor. Remember that the bear can be lethal to protect her cubs. It's also very much the energy of, if you think of where Saturn is right now, it's at the last minutes of its home sign of Capricorn. And that's the anaretic degree, which says we've been through the lessons now, and the moon is in Capricorn right now, which is saying emotionally, we've got to stand as strong as we've ever needed to stand right now, okay, before Jupiter and Saturn move into Aquarius. So it's a moment of having to be strong, taking on the strength of that bear, overcoming. Let's see what Spirit has for today. And we have take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you. And that rings very much the South Node in Sagittarius, which that's where the eclipse was, right? As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So this is like saying, let go of past karma. Let go of what is holding you back and start a brand new journey. Take that risk. Okay, let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle has today. So Spirit, what's the message today? What's the message? What do we need to know today? No. Today, 15th of December, 2020, please, Spirit. Archangel Michael, what is the message today? Now. Yes, thank you. We have by the book, and it's a number 11, everyone. As you can see, the elephants, they're very tribal. They're all about family. This is doing things by the book, not stepping over boundaries, not trying to cut corners. Okay, and that is very much like the magnifying glass here, which Spirit is saying, take your time. Yes, take a risk. Be ready and be brave and be courageous to shed what isn't working for you. But don't try and cut corners, because karma will, this is a portal opening. Remember that doing things the right way, that is what Saturn always asks of us. Let's put this somewhere where you can see it. Okay, that's good there. I will read from the book at the end of the reading in relation to that message. So let's see what the Romance Angels has. Thank you. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I'm going to say return. The return card could say that there could be a soulmate. This doesn't have to be love. This could be a friendship. This could be a sibling that you're not, that you're at odds with, that you've been disappointed from. Whatever the case is, the return card can also say that this could be a soulmate from a past lifetime, from your childhood, someone coming back. Forgiveness is necessary because the lesson obviously has been learned. So as you release, which means shedding the past karma, letting go of any pain, any wounds. If this is someone new that's coming into your life, people, for those of you that haven't had any luck in love, let's say, okay, it could mean that this is someone that that may seem very familiar to you. I'm going to say even with a muse card, they may have visited you in your dreams. It's very much about dreamy energies. Now also confusion, deception comes under the muse card. So heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So there will be communication, there will be a conversation, and there needs to be honesty. Let's see what the angels, gods, and goddesses have for us. Going to say, for those of you that are trying to cut corners, maybe forget the details or skip details, feeling as though you can deceive someone, I feel that there is a lot of wisdom here, and I feel that it's going to not work in your favor. Remember, Black Moon Lilith, the mystery, she can be a very harsh energy, a very dark Venusian energy. And on that note, Venus is ready to move into Sag. So where love is concerned, things are changing. There is a lot of positivity, okay, because Venus is much more positive, very fun-loving, very mutable, and very fiery in the sign of Sag. And of course, she's going to be moving over the South Node, which means someone from the past, yes, could be coming through. Let's see what this message is. Goddess of beauty, you are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. I've had this message recently. I don't remember if it was the last spread that I did for you. I'm afraid I don't remember. But anyway, it says Goddess of beauty, which does ring Venus. So you are a being of light. We are all beacons of light. We need to know that we have got the power to manifest. We've got the power to keep the light burning, glowing. So those of you that are very spiritual and that you know that we are ascending, and we are ascending, keep that light on, keep your positivity, your vibrations, keep them up high. Even though things seem so bleak and so difficult for many, know that the light always wins, and I always say that. What is this Three of Winter, Three of Swords? We've got two cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card, which is a number 11 in the Fairy Tarot cards. Strength card does ring Leo. This speaks of confidence, inner strength. I was saying that before. Okay, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Okay, there's a way that you can overcome the challenges. And it's a time of embracing your open wounds and knowing that you are good enough to manage any situation and to even walk through that new portal. Here it says a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. This could be anything. The Ace of Pentacles, we know, can be anything. It could be a child, could be a pregnancy, could be a commitment, taking your relationship to the next level. It could be, yes, a promotion, a new project. Remember that the Strength card being Leo. Leo is the heart. Leo is generosity, it's creativity, romance, fun. Let's see what the Two of Pentacles is at the foundation, please, Spirit. We have the Tower moment. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. So we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Ace here. Someone's made their choice and they're going to have to go through a major shift. They've been going through a major metamorphosis. And this is the Tower, remember, it's Scorpio. It's also Uranus in Taurus, which means someone who's been trying to maybe even work with money, investments and things like that. That Ace of Pentacles is beautiful for me. It's like something very long-term and stable, very promising. Let's see what that Ace of Cups is in the recent past. We've got 3 aces so far. 3 aces. Let's see what that Ace of Cups is. And we've got the Prince of Summer, which is the Knight of Cups. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. This is obviously the Knight of Cups that has been trying to make up their mind about whether they're going to move forward. I feel that they're ready to take a risk on this connection. If this is love, now even if this is a career move, as I said, a promotion, whatever it is, with the Princess of Spring, which is the Page of Wands, they're ready to take a risk. They're ready to go on that journey. Okay, let's see what that is. So it's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizons, let your creativity take flight. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. A very practical queen, a very stable queen, generosity, graciousness. She's very dependable as well. So this is usually my Virgo Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be. Okay. So she's a motherly figure. She's the minor arcana of the Empress, everyone. What is this Magician, please, Spirit? The general energy. What is the Magician? And we've got the Ace of Swords. Another ace. Wow. There is going to be truth. And what it says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. And we know that the Ace of Swords is also severing ties with past karma so that we could make space for a new beginning. Let's take one more card on that Magician. And we've got the World. What I was just saying, right? I'm just going to pause. My camera only takes up to 30 minutes. I'll be right back. As I was saying, you need to end a major cycle so that you could start on that new cycle. This is the portal open, everyone. Okay? Unbelievable. Remember that the World card is a major ending. Now, this could have to do with if you're dealing with someone that is at a distance. Remember, the World can mean also travel. There's been a lot of hardship where travel is concerned, getting together with people that you may be communicating through social media. It could be a love relationship, could also be family. Let's see what that Seven of Swords is. It says there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Someone has been denying themselves the truth. Maybe deep down, because that's what the eclipse was all about. Deep down, someone knew all along, and they're going to be shown it. It's going to be communicated. They're going to be thinking, that's what was going on. I knew it all along. Maybe I didn't want to believe it. Let's see what we've got here. And we've got the Ace of Wands. What else do we need to say? I mean, if this is not new beginnings, what is? And we've got release and the Death card. Number 13. Let go of the past. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. 5 of Wands. This could be a family situation. Remember, 5 of Wands is 5 people. Could be 5 people that work together. They don't get along. What comes after the 5 of Wands? Here's that Ace of Wands that equals the 6. If there is ego, you need to let go of that. We've got a lot of fixed energy, but the energies are so strong, so potent, that it's time for this to happen. Let's say that Spirit is there to bring in a Tower moment if you haven't been able to make a decision. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. How I see the Ace of Spring, the Ace of Wands, is the light coming on. You're seeing clearly. You've got Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, Ace, the Rider coming through with news. And there is relocation here. Look at that here. We've got someone is building a nest somewhere else. Could be at a distance. 17 is the star. We're moving into the time of Aquarius very soon, right? We've got a Q here. I don't know what that means for you. Could mean something. And we've got good news coming through. This rider is holding news. And she's riding on a wave of luck. Good luck. She's been on a merry-go-round again and again. Just like the merry-go-round goes around and around. She's ready to jump off. There's been a transition. And remember that the stalks also bring the child. So I'm going to take 3 Sibilas here. So what can I say? We've got a divine feminine here, the Queen of Pentacles. We have a Knight of Cups, and we have a Page of Wands. So could be, if this is a romantic connection, could be that the divine feminine is more mature, she's more stable than what the divine masculine is. I feel that maybe the divine masculine did something, tried to pull the wool over the divine feminine's eyes. Maybe there was confusion. You know, the planetary movements obviously play a big part. There's been some sort of deception or maybe even just heartbreak. There are a lot of reasons why this could have happened. Someone was not ready, and I feel it was the divine masculine, not ready to take that leap of faith. Okay? And maybe there was also a motherly figure involved here, because we had that bear. I have mentioned something like this in the past, I remember. Maybe the third person was a mother. Maybe it was motherhood. Let's see what's going on here. We've got the Ace of Swords. Dispiacere, maybe news coming through. These could be tears of joy or tears of sadness. If someone is severing ties with their past, someone is upset. If this is clarity and truth coming through, someone is very happy to the point of shedding tears, tears of happiness. We have Sospiri, 6 of Swords, letting go of the past conflict. This is also very similar to the 3 of Wands, which says the ship is coming through. Someone is sighing the relief because they can actually see their ship coming through. And we've got the Death card, Morte, the 5 of Swords. This is like going back and forth. So there was a setback here because of stealth or because of timing, because transformation had to take place. Let's take one more card after the Morte, the Scorpio. We have had a lot of Scorpio energies with Mercury retrograding there, Venus retrograding, moving through there as well. Yes, relationships have been going through, and all relationships have been going through a transformation. And we've got a number 13. It's like 13 Pentacles, so it's someone that's very stable. This is the Merchant. This is someone who is, this could be an entrepreneur. It's very similar to the King of Pentacles, King of Wands could be. But it's someone that is very creative. They deal with import, export, or they do business with the world. They're thinking very strongly about some contract. It could be a romantic contract, a romantic situation. Whatever this is, I mean, 13 again, Scorpio, which if you add the 13, it does equal a 4. So it's something to do with family as well. This person is putting in a lot of thought, and they've gone through a death and a transformation, I would say. Could be also where business is concerned. Remember that Scorpio is also money coming through from other sources. Scorpio is also very intimate. Let's take a couple more. We have very similar to the Queen of Wands. She is like the Queen of Wands, I see her, but she's been very patient. L'Amatrice, she's a number 12 again, the number 12 here, the Hanging Man. She's holding something very precious in her hand. And we've got number 13, Dottore, the healing card. Someone is coming out of that death. There's a healing process that's going on here. This is the Doctor again. This could be psychological, emotional, physical healing, everyone. And there's a lot, 2 13s here. 13 again, Scorpio. Scorpio is here, the death card. So, and with that Chiron moving direct, everyone, that is totally on point. Totally. Let's take my love messages here, and I will read from the Wisdom of the Oracle in a moment. Let's see what the handwritten messages are. Remember that number 11 is also the Justice card. I couldn't stay with you because I felt as though I was suffocating. I want to be free. And it's the 8 of Swords. 7 of Wands. We come from 2 very different worlds, but we can overcome this with our love. That's 15, which is the Devil, number 15, the Capricorn. And we have 9 of Cups. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. And that is a 24, which 24 equals 6. Which means balance, but it's also the Lovers. So yes, someone may have had a wish fulfillment, or they're having a wish fulfillment coming through as someone is getting their wish fulfilled here. And remember that 9 of Cups can also speak of, you know, someone doing a lot of drinking, a lot of binging, that Piscean energy where someone's trying to release the pain. But I love to see that we've got the Doctor here, which is talking about much healing. Now here with the L'Amatrice, very similar to the Queen of Wands, all about taking action. Here what I see is that the Divine Masculine is slower to make a decision than the Divine Feminine. She's more fiery. Here with the Merchant, he's more about being grounded, very earthy. Okay, very earthy, needs to be certain. It's a Pentacle card, so it's earth. So, let's read from the book, number 11. Buy the book. Number 11 comes after a 10, right? Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. Now, the Oracle's message says the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings in turn have their own laws and customs that may vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. And I'm going to say some of you are not doing that. Someone is not conforming, and they're breaking the universal laws. Doing things untraditionally. I feel I need to tell you this. Some of you, yes, are going by the book. Others of you are not. There are many of you out there. Now, where relationships are concerned, getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground and allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want to do them. Your connection will deepen as a result. And as I was saying earlier, the moon is ready to travel over Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto, right, in these couple of days. But Saturn is going to change signs into Aquarius, which means, the moon the last time it will be going over Saturn in Capricorn, which means that someone could be ready to break the traditions, break the laws. They've done things by the book. Now they're ready to feel freer. I couldn't stay with you because I felt as though I was suffocating. I want to be free. And that could speak of many levels. I don't know your own personal situation. You know better than I do. So everyone, I think I will leave it there. Thank you so much. I do hope that this resonated and gave you a little bit of understanding of where we're at. I want to thank you so much. Just take care with this Black Moon Lilith mystery. Another 12 again. Someone has sacrificed a lot here. If they've sacrificed and they have not been respected for that, there's going to be trouble. That's what I see here. Sagittarius, freedom. The freedom and the laws of nature, the laws of truth, the laws of the universe. Okay, so thank you again. Sending you lots of love, lots of light, and lots of healing, everyone. Love and light, and a lot of prayers. I'm sending a lot of prayers out to you. And we're in a very special time of the year. So it's a very important thing to join in prayer, send out the love, come from love, send out those positive vibes, and that's what I'm doing for you. Talk to you soon, everyone. Those of you that want the astrology, what's going on, I'll have a video up in a little while, so talk to you soon.